What's going on, athletes? Welcome back to another week in review video. This is, of course, week 5. We're at a whole handful now. So, in case you don't know and you're just tuning into this channel now, this is, of course, our journey through our own personal fitness and then our eventual goals of reaching and having our own fitness facility. So, let's get to it. This week has been pretty good so far. We'll start things off with school, I guess.
Yeah, so I guess things that need to be talked about for school is mainly just our kinesiology lab. So I think last time we left you, we talked about skin fold calipers and DEXA scans. Mm-hmm. So if you guys aren't up to date on that one, go ahead and check out the other videos. But this week we're getting into fitness assessments, a wide array of fitness assessments, different things that we can use before we actually get into the personal training with a client to see where weaknesses are, identify issues, and then take said issues and make a workout routine around that, either fixing, addressing, or basically avoiding until they have seen professional help, if it's to that degree or not. But beyond that, school's been pretty good. If you guys don't know, we also have to take an art class this semester, just to check off the box for the degree. Not huge on art, but yeah, other than that, school has been going pretty well this week. We also have talked about periodization in our lecture. So we're learning whether it be undulating or linear or all this different type of periodization you can use to create a workout routine. We're getting a little bit into that, so we're getting into the nitty-gritty stuff now that it's week 5 and really finding interest in it and thriving, I think. So beyond that,
yeah, the other thing that we hit on in our lab at the tail end of last week is we got into some EKGs or ECGs, so getting into the heart, the electrical mechanisms of the heart and all of that, which is something we've definitely learned about before. It was neat to actually see our EKGs and go about it that way and kind of get into reading them a little bit. Just very basic, but still that was another little thing there that was kind of neat.
We'll give you a little tidbit. The biggest thing for a kinesiology major, according to our professors, when looking at an EKG is that little lull right after the QRS complex. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's your big spiky bit right in the middle. Kind of juts up, juts back down, and then comes back to baseline. Right when it comes back to baseline, that lull there, that's important. Though if you ever do have a chance to get on the EKG and you see a slight movement there, don't freak out. You're probably fine. But that's something big that we needed to keep our eyes on when working with clients. If we see something like that, then obviously it's very important that we then refer them to cardiologists and we get them to see the people they can. Another big note that needs to be said on this is, as kinesiologists, we cannot diagnose, we cannot treat. All we can do is notice something and I think you need to get checked out by such and such, and refer the individual or the client to the proper authority on that.
Yeah, that's not our specialty. That's not what we're authorities on. So if there are other deeper issues, you got to make sure that you send them to their healthcare provider or whatever else, get more specialized attention. So
if you guys are interested in becoming kinesiology majors, there's a little tidbit for you. Eventually you'll get there. All right, moving on. I think we need to talk about social media.
Social media. So for the moment, everything's kind of just cruising along with all of our different platforms. Nothing too drastic or anything like that going on there. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all 3 of those still rocking and rolling. Our TikTok is getting up there, as in we're starting to put more content out there with that. If you haven't seen some of our most recent videos, well, I think they're just peachy.
I'd agree.
But we've put some work into a couple videos, and obviously we're going to continue doing that. We've got a thread that we like so far that we've been working on, WOF news, so working on fit news and kind of trying to add a little bit of humor into it, obviously, but then also get the point across. Our most recent one, we were getting the point across that at least the numbers to how little exercise you honestly need throughout the week to receive a lot of benefits. Because a lot of people try and try and overdo it, especially when they first start and they believe that they have to do so much. But in all reality, for your total week, 1.8 to 3%, and that's the total week, right? 24 hours in a day, all 7 days. You only need 3% of that full time to actually receive a lot of these benefits, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Don't need all that time.
Don't need a lot of time. And if you don't want to break it out percentage-wise and you want to follow a different authority on it, the ACSM has their guidelines out, which is the basic, as long as you're going for 3 to 5 days a week for about 30 minutes at a moderate to intense heart rate, then you will also see these benefits. Now, when you're first starting out, you can start at a low to moderate intense heart rate, just because it's new and it's something new to the body, so you're gonna have that initial shock phase. But then after you get done with that for a while, then you can transition into what the actual goal is according to the ACSM. All right, guys, and with that takes care of our week. So we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to go out and stay fit. Have a good time, y'all.
Sort through the
garbage. This is us just winging it then. I guess we need a... Who's doing an intro? Right. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. 3, 2. That's not gonna work. Let's try that again.
You were going hard. Let's go.
Or
instead of feel like that.
Big pause here. We'll figure it out.